Alright guys, so Coach Sam here. I'm here with Coach Tips. So today we're just going to run over how to properly hold the Thai pads. So we're going to run with the punches first. So we're going to start with the jab. So basic jab here. What I'm doing is I'm trying to meet my partner at least a quarter of the way with the Thai pad. So I don't want to be too loose with it and make him really overextend himself and not give him any feedback. I want to meet him a quarter of the way. So when he throws that jab, I'm really trying to get that percussion in the pad. So one more time, he throws it, boom. Trying to meet him a quarter of the way. Same thing with the cross, meet him quarter, boom. So for the straight punches, the jab cross, it's just gonna be boom, boom. Notice how I'm holding it by my head. I'm not holding it super far out. I wanna make it as realistic as possible. So I'm gonna hold it by my head, he goes, boom, boom. Meet him quarter of the way. So now we'll move on to the hooks. So the lead hook, I like to hold almost in line with my head. So again, it's not gonna be too far left or too far right. It's gonna be in line with my head and his head. As he throws that lead hook, I try and meet him just a tad, okay? Same thing on the rear side, I hold it linear, he throws, boom. Try and give him some oomph back on that punch. Now let's move on to the uppercut. So that lead uppercut, Tips is gonna dip down, he's gonna throw it, boom. And notice how I angle it up. I'm not trying to go completely parallel to the ground. I'm trying to give a slight angle here, so if you guys can see that in camera. So when Tips throws that uppercut, got that slight angle, and I'm trying to smack that punch as it's coming up. Same thing on the rear side, I have that angle, he throws, trying to smack that punch as it's coming up, okay? So let's move on to the hard part now. Let's move on to the kicks. So Tips is gonna throw his roundhouse, and how I hold the Thai pads for the kicks is I'm not holding it too far away from my body. I'm holding it close to my body, my elbows come in, and also, I know some people that like to hold them side by side like this. I don't like that. I like to make a triangle. So I have the tips of the Thai pads touching together, and on the opposite side, the ends of those come to my ribs, okay? So notice how when I'm here and Tips throws his roundhouse, I have good support, right? So if I'm too far away and Tips kicks, right, my arms are gonna collapse in on themselves. That's never a good thing. So let's get a different angle on that. So again, we're here, I touch the tips, right? They come inward, the bottom tips come towards my stomach, and I like to angle out. He throws that roundhouse, I got good feedback also as his kick is coming towards me. I'm trying to meet it a quarter of the way. So one more time. Right there, nice and solid. It hits every time. Same thing on the switch side. So again, touching the corners, suck the corners in towards my ribs, angle out, Tip throws that switch, boom, trying to meet it quarter of the way. One more time, Tip throws, right there, okay? Now let's move on to the last one I think we need to cover today. That's gonna be the teeps, so basically the straight kicks. So when Tips is gonna be here, I'm gonna hold for the teeps like this. So the lead hand, this pad is gonna be flat. It's gonna be touching my stomach. This top hand, this right hand, is gonna be angled out likewise, okay? Just like this. So when Tips throws that lead kick, boom. I got good frames right here to protect from that kick. And also he has a good base to actually kick onto, okay? Now with this one, I'm not actually trying to meet him. I'm just having his kick come to me, okay? Likewise. I'm not trying to lean down into it because that's how accidents happen. If you lean down and he misses, he's gonna kick you right in the face. So you wanna be here, he throws that tee, boom, nice solid every time. Same thing on that rear side, super strong base every time. Be nice and upright, he throws it, boom. Solid frames right there for him to kick. So I think that wraps it up. Tips, do you have anything?
Nope. Try it out.
All right, try it out. Thanks guys, see ya.